Welcome to The Filter. I'm Shannon, and we come out with new videos every single Monday and Thursday for you to catch you up on all of the latest music news stories. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date. We are getting a docu-series from Demi Lovato. It's called Dancing with the Devil, and it's going to cover everything that's been going on with Demi over the last few years. She said in a post on her Instagram where she announced it, she said, "There has been so much that I wanted to say, but I knew I had to say it right." And she added, "Thank you to my family, friends, and fans for staying by my side over the years as I learn and grow. I'm so excited to finally share this story with all of you that I've held on to for the last 2 years. This means that she is going to talk about her overdose." She said in a press statement, "It's been 2 years since I came face to face with the darkest point in my life, and now I'm ready to share my story with the world. For the first time, we're going to be able to see my chronicle of struggle and ongoing healing from my point of view, and I'm grateful that I was able to take this journey to face my past head on and finally share it with the world." We might also find out about her relationship and engagement to Max Eric, who she started dating at the beginning of 2020 and became engaged to before the relationship ended just a few short months later. So the docu-series is going to be coming out on YouTube on March 23rd. So while we wait for that, you can actually watch her full-length documentary called Simply Complicated that came out back in 2017 that's free to watch on YouTube right now. Demi also announced that she is going to be performing at the U.S. presidential inauguration of Joe Biden. That's coming up on January 20th. And this is going to be a star-studded event because Justin Timberlake, Jon Bon Jovi, and Clemons, they've also been announced as performers. And E! News is reporting that Jennifer Lopez is going to be there to sing as well. And Variety has announced that Lady Gaga is going to be attending the inauguration to sing the national anthem. Shakira has sold her rights to all of her music. All the publishing rights to her 145-song catalog, including her big ones like Hips Don't Lie and Wherever Whenever, it's all been sold to a company called Hipgnosis. So this means any money that is made from these songs in the future is gonna go to them, although this does not include any future songs that Shakira comes out with. So Shakira's catalog, it will be continued to be administered by her longtime publishing home, which is Sony ATV, under a deal that's still in place for another 7 years. And the amount that the catalog was sold for wasn't announced, but I'm sure we can use our imagination. And when explaining why she made this decision, she said, "Each song is a reflection of the person that I was at the time that I wrote it. But once a song is out into the world, it belongs not only to me, but to those who appreciate it as well." So it seems like she isn't super attached to the need to be the outright owner of her songs, which probably made it easier for her to make this decision. Taylor Swift was cited in a Supreme Court case hearing on Tuesday that involved 2 students and the Georgia Gwinnett College. So the students alleged that the college violated their First Amendment rights of free speech by enforcing a speech code which restricted them from being able to talk about their Christian faith on the school's property. So the college ended up changing their rule to allow free speech on campus, and they asked for the case to be dismissed after this, but the students then brought it to the Supreme Court asking for nominal damages. So the school then responded by saying that asking for such a small amount of money and to bring it to court is just a waste of time and money. And this is where Taylor Swift comes in. So Taylor Swift, as you might remember, she was involved in a lawsuit with a radio host back in 2015 who groped her backstage at a meet and greet in 2013. She didn't go into the case looking for money, and she actually only wanted $1, but wanted him to be found guilty to prove a point, and she ended up winning. So Justice Elena Kagan, she brought this up as a point and said the same thinking can be used in this case that they're dealing with now, as the win would just represent so much more than a dollar amount. So the decision is expected to come in this case in June. We are celebrating the release of WhyDontWe's upcoming album, The Good Times and the Bad Ones, with a special album release party that's taking place this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All the details on how you can watch are in the description down below. It's going to be a really good time. And make sure that you subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with everything that we have going on, because 2021 is going to be a big year. I'll see you on Monday for a new episode of The Filter.